So we're in this spooky corridor. Oh yeah, check it out. We've got a function now for a USP. It says you can attach a suppressor, but it doesn't tell you about the laser aiming module with the light. But yeah, look at that. Actually has a flashlight equipped. And it does brighten the area. Oh yeah. Take a peek at it from this angle. Yep. Now that does make the enemy more likely to see us. And we can't actually turn that on or off. It just kind of does it automatically. It's one of those horror game flashlights that knows when it's spooky. See, look, it knows it's spooky. So we got to use our flashlight. But it's a cool function that would be expanded upon later. There's that guy. I don't think you've got a dog tag, do you? No. I saw that message, but I'm not going to read it because I don't want me saying that nonsense made-up word again. Instead, hey, let's check this out. Oh? Is this not going to happen? He's just going to be... Oh. Alright. That's fine. Oh, check it out. This is the best guy ever. He doesn't have a care in the world. He's just grooving. Well...
Freeze. Huh? Don't kill me.
Alright. How about this guy? Nothing to report. Oh yeah, I didn't really mention it much, but you might have noticed these guards have some interesting accents. Huh? Who saw me? Does that make sense? Huh? Maybe he didn't like the fact that I was about to question their accents and say that it doesn't even necessarily sound like... you know, a Russian accent. It just kind of sounds like an accent. They're definitely going for Russian, but, oh, God. Yeah, okay, well... miraculously, I framed through that. I don't know how that guy ended up seeing me. I'm honestly... Okay. There we go. Let's just move on, because I don't know what's happening here anymore. Yeah, it's like he was able to curve his vision cone there. He was deep in, so I guess he had binoculars? But I don't know. That was very strange. Anyway. It's still Metal Gear Solid, you know? We're still doing some goofy stuff. USB bullet full. Oh, ration. That's very nice. This is a little spooky. And even spookier still is the cutscene. Nothing good ever happens when Snake walks into a room like that. I mean, you get to see his ass, which is nice, but... yeah. I apologize. You might notice that this is all 30 frames a second. I meant to mention this before. The game itself is 60.
We have sealed the stern hatch.
I'm just streaming in 30 because
The lift is also under our control.
there's no real reason for me to just
Sir, the Marine
stream in
commander has
60
started his speech already.
because I usually do the art streams and stuff like that. So MGS1 was 30, so that looks normal. But if this, yeah, this is not a proper representation.
Yes, sir.
And I meant to bring that up before, but I looked over at OBS capture. But anyway, enough meta commentary.
My daughter, keep her safe. Yes, sir.
So Sergei, you know, Gorlukovich, he's talking to his men, trying to be a good leader, trying to work things out. Oh no! Who goes there? Now they start me on the USP, which I don't want to have because I want to do a non-lethal run. Even though I did throw a couple guys off of cliffs. Hey, you ever play Operation Windback? That's pretty cool. Don't know why it comes to mind. At some point, in addition to playing all the portable games, I want to do all of the not Metal Gear games where I play stuff like where I play stuff like Windback and Spy Fiction. But I have to do a little bit of, like, careful research, because there's a lot of stealth games, oh dear, that came out, particularly after this game. And I want to make sure what I'm playing is, like, you know, very obviously Metal Gear, not just any game with a cool, sneaky gun. But yeah, this sequence... You know, RE4 hadn't really been invented yet. Gears of War certainly wasn't a thing. So this is what we had for cover shooters. And you know, it was pretty cool at the time. Oh, there's an invisible wall. Just as I say it was pretty cool, they hit me with the invisible wall. Yeah, that's certainly an encounter. This counts as a boss fight? Technically? Siphon Filter definitely is a must. And maybe, yeah, some of the earlier, like, Splinter Cells and such, but I don't want to... Like, I know those kind of became their own thing, so it's I have to be careful with the list. There's a Lupin the Third PS2 game that looks very Metal Gear inspired as well, like vision cones and all that. So, oh, the guy's sneaky peeking behind us. Look at him. That dude's like, yeah, I'm not... I don't know, man. I just saw this big buff guy just tank like 4 grenades and then like just cram granola bars down his throat to heal. I'm not messing with him. But check out those spurs.
Oh, Shalashaska. Why are you here? We thought you were with the Colonel. What the...
Oh. What did he mean by this? Well, at least he finished locking the door. Man, Ocelot's so cool.
The Colonel will be joining you soon, comrade.
Oh. Oh.
Snake, are you in yet? Have you made it to the holds?
It's taking longer than I expected. We've already passed the Verrazano Bridge.
All right, we'll use another recovery point.
They may be planning to change course.
What?
The exits to the deck are all sealed.
What are they planning?
If they get Metal Gear, we're going right off the fringe.
You're all familiar with the Shadow Moses
The men down here are definitely Marines.
The current state of nuclear...
If the deck is sealed off, they have no way of knowing that the ship's been taken over.
I'm not interested in fighting these guys. The weapons won't do me much
That guy in the
good
back
here.
kind of looks like Pierce
Can you
from
see Metal
RE6.
No, I'll have to go around to the bow. They have some serious defenses here. I doubt the recent arrivals want to blast their way through the Marines either.
Wonder where they're headed.
I don't know. Not the beach, that's for sure.
Okay, Snake, let's go over this one more time. Use this camera to get
Yep.
photographic evidence of the Metal Gear prototype. Now do your thing and take pictures that speak louder than the government's plausible denials. We need 4 shots. Metal Gear from the front right, and front left.
Okay.
And a close-up of the Marine Corps marking.
All right.
Marking.
There should be a Marine's insignia on the body of Metal Gear. Just let someone try explaining away a clear shot of that.
All right.
There's actually one little thing.
Just spit it out. I'm used to things going wrong.
I mean, just because
It
we've
looks
gotten a
like
couple
someone's
alerts.
monitoring our transmission.
Who?
I don't have a clue. All they're doing is watching. It would creep me out less if they tried to interfere with our communications.
Could it have something to do with that cipher we saw?
Maybe. I've switched the encryption protocol for our burst transmission for now. What I want to do is use a different method for sending these photos, just in case.
Instead of using the codec?
Exactly. There's a workstation in the southeast corner of the block where Metal Gear is housed. I've made arrangements so that you
Why
can
does it
send
look
the
like
pictures
an
from the machine.
Apple Pippin?
Arrangements?
I hitched a ride on Link 16 into U.S. military's proprietary network. Managed to get into that workstation and overwrote a part of the system software so I could remote install a little app I wrote.
Why bother with anything that complicated?
No, it's pretty simple, really. Look, all you have to do is stand in front of the machine and push the action button. The app will automatically launch and download the image data from the camera. Split the files and encrypt them
Snake's
individually.
face there. He's like, all
The
right.
data packets can then masquerade as...
Okay. So all I have to do is push the action button in front of the computer once I have the pictures, right?
He hates it. He
Well,
hates
sure,
using
if you put it
computers.
that way. And one more thing. The Commandant's already begun his speech, but you need to get the pictures before he's done talking. Otherwise, they'll spot you, okay?
How much time do I have?
I hacked into his personal files and took a look at the text of that speech. I'd say you have 7 more minutes.
7
Longer
minutes
if
is
he
all
throws
I
in a
can
joke
spare.
or two.
A 7-minute time limit, huh?
Remember, Snake, just the photos, okay?
With these kinds of odds, I won't be making any sudden moves. But that doesn't mean we can just let Metal Gear be hijacked.
Okay, but first the photos.
All right, we'll deal with the rest when we get there.
Stay low.
All right.
At the moment, every industrialized nation on the globe...
So we gotta be
knows
kinda
the
careful.
specifications for
Hey.
Metal Gear. Worse yet, so do a number of rogue states. They are all working on deploying their own Metal Gear force to compete with the U.S.'s nuclear strike capability. The world is about to see a swarm of
I don't
these
know if
Metal Gear
it took.
derivatives. We initiated development of Metal
But that
Gear
man,
Ray as a countermeasure
he was
to
in
these
his underwear.
pirated weapons forces. The only thing that can stand up to
So there's a
Metal
couple
Gear
ways
is, of course,
to get
another
through
Metal
here.
Gear.
This is not a good one. This
With
is not a
Ray,
good one. This is not a good
hundreds,
one. I'm an
if not
idiot. I'm
thousands
an
of Metal
idiot.
Gears that exist all over the world are no longer
Oh, I'm
a
an
threat.
idiot.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will be contained.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
I forgot a very important piece of information to use that route, which is I need a larger grip gauge.
At the moment, every industrialized nation...
You might be asking, what the hell does that mean? So, when you flip over railings,
So do a number
you
of
can do
road
this a couple times. And if you do that 100 times,
own Metal Gear Force to compete with the
you'll
US
increase your
nuclear
grip
strike
gauge.
capability.
And if you do that
World
10
is about to
times,
see a swarm of these Metal Gear derivatives.
that's called the hang, drop, catch. It'll
We initiated development of Metal Gear
count
Ray as a
for
counter to
100.
these pirated
So you can
weapon sources.
level your grip
Only thing
gauge
that can
up
stand
to
up
level
Metal
2
Gear
or
is, of
3
course, another Metal Gear.
and hang on to stuff for longer. And I just kind of didn't do that, so,
Ray,
you know.
The hundreds, if not thousands, of Metal Gear
You know, it
exist all over the
happens.
world are no
Let's
longer
not worry
threats.
about it too much.
The blind rush to nuclear proliferation will
I
be
can't really
contained,
get a good
and it
shot
will
of
be
that
the
guy.
Marine Corps and our Ray that will accomplish this. This weapon will render all other Metal Gears obsolete. Nations building up
That's
their
fine,
own
though.
Metal Gear
There's going to
force
be an
will think
intentional
twice about their
game
nuclear
over
strategy
here
in the light of the military
that I am going to
dominance
do to
spelled
show
out
something
by
else
Ray.
off. So we'll just consider that to be, you know, bonus footage. Ooh, up increasing the grip gauge, it's true. You know I need that tight grip, girl. Oh, yeah.
Some say that the strategic importance of aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray.
I remember in a magazine.
Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy
Oh,
brass,
not here.
especially those with submarine and air background.
They mentioned a lot of the Easter eggs here, and there's a moment where a soldier will drop something.
The enemy is sometimes close
And it's very clearly a spare magazine, but the publication I read referred to it as a
Ours is
wallet,
not the only military project
to which
focus
I
on
was
nuclear
like, hey,
development, but it cannot be more
clearly,
different in nature from
clearly a
the
spare
Navy's.
mag.
Theirs is a It is a fact that players in
This is an
favor of
area,
such
too,
are
that will be
tempted
kind of
to raid our
revisited
own
in the
raid
future.
project. But I
A little
promise
bit.
that they
A
will
little
not
bit. There's a setup kind of similar to a lot of the tanker in a future game.
It is my greatest wish never to have her
Well, look
or
at
her
that.
children experience the
Ah.
horror of nuclear war.
And they left the remote right here. Well, we know how to interact with machines. We press the action button.
As a soldier,
That's
I
fun.
know that is my
Look at that. They go back and forth.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious. Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep underwater, move in undetected and make its landing on any shoreline. In the light of the military dominance spelled out by Ray. The shift in the balance of power will mean a new world order, and we, the Marine Corps, will play a central role in its military affairs.
He's just doing this on his own, by the way. I've stopped pressing buttons.
Aircraft carriers will be reduced by the completion of Ray. The opposition from the Navy is an undeniable fact. There is a lot of pressure from Navy brass, especially...
This
those
is all
with submarine
cutscene.
and air
I can't stop him. He's got a mind of his own.
Not to mention interference from a major player. But this project is vital to the Marine Corps. The enemy is sometimes closer to home than you think, gentlemen. Always bear that in mind. Ours is not the only military project devoted to Metal Gear development, but it cannot be more different in nature.
Snake, you okay? Snake! Snake!
This game's cute. This game's adorable, is what it is.
It is a fact.
But okay, we'll start taking things a little more seriously.
Ray project. But I promise you that they will not succeed. This turned out to be longer than expected. At ease. Rest a little.
The timer has paused because he stopped speaking. I think that's kind of fun. Nice little detail. Oh!
Forget about it.
There it is. So, yeah, I read might have been a... Honestly, I have no idea what game it was. What game?
My greatest
What
wish
what
never to have her or her
publication it was.
experience the horror of nuclear
But come on, that's definitely a spare mag. Oh, I actually don't have any of my own to throw, but yeah, I don't know how they saw that as a wallet. It always bothered me.
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
Oh,
Unlike the Army's Rex, it can cruise deep
Metal Gear Ray is amphibious.
and make its landing on any shoreline.
Is that so?
Its onboard Joint Tactical Information Distribution System identifies targets with unerring accuracy and takes them out with massive firepower. It is the ultimate weapon, and it is yours to guard. I'd like you all to think about what that means.
I went the wrong way.
This new model of Metal Gear is codenamed Ray, after the Great Mantle.
There we go.
Our Ray has a sting that
So,
nature never gave the Mantle.
think about what he just said for a second.
Here we can rule the sea and land
The new Metal Gear is named Metal Gear Ray. After the Great Manta Ray because it is amphibious.
George Sears surrendered
I don't want to alarm you, Mr. Marine Man,
official reason given
but the Manta Ray is not an amphibious creature. It's like a flat shark. It's like a weird fish.
You're all familiar
That's not what amphibious. That's.
with the Sears administration.
Oh, did you hear that? The Sears administration? Check it out, that's the new Metal Gear.
Metal Gear.
He said it. He said the thing. Take a sip of water to remain hydrated.
But even you will have heard rumors that he was forced to resign after the failed cover-up costed his influence in the political community.
Ah, so George Sears resigned.
We have intelligence that there are anti-Metal Gear terrorists planning to target the ship.
Anti-Metal Gear terrorists on this ship? Nah, that's crazy.
Intruder in the back! Intruder to the right! Should that actually happen,
Haha, they're just pranking ya.
we cannot and will not give up Ray.
Metal Gear Axolotl. Oh, Lottie. Oh no. She did play MGS1. I don't think she beat it. Well, there's the Marine
Move
logo.
on. The Metal Gear Rex development on Shadow Moses was supposedly the first preparatory measure taken against the
Slide down that pole.
reduced nuclear defense capability. NMD technology leaked to other nations which makes that contingency likely.
I'm just gonna make you
This
go to
theory is
sleep. You
correct.
might have a dog tag,
Means that
but
there was a calculated
I don't remember.
intent to cash in on
Hey.
this opportunity by specific
Let's press the action button. Send Otacon some of these hot pics. Loading MGX. Oh my god, look at all that. BIOS. Tokugawa Arms Tech. Root. Scott? Scott? Something. Scott? Okay. Oh, last log. Oh, we got it. Police Not Scott. His name is Police Not Scott. That's his screen name. Check out this user interface. Otacon programmed this. Sensibly programmed image telegraph machine. Wait, didn't say machine. What did it say? Anyway.
So, any codec moments from you, Snake?
Oh,
The first one I'm
Otacon.
seeing is... Oh, I don't think we can use this.
Why not? Oh, what button do I press?
The next image
Okay.
is... Oh, this is,
What?
nothing. It's
Hazukashi?
nothing. But this isn't a photo of Metal Gear anyway. Sorry, but you're gonna have to go back and shoot another set. I'll just make a backup of this one. The next image is...
He loves it.
This is hilarious! This rules. But we can't use it. Get the shots we need. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Why? 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 It's that funny to you?
And the next one is... Sorry, but this doesn't
Ah.
work. I hate to ask, but can you try again? Okay, what am I seeing now? This is great. The Marines lettering shows up really well.
So hey, you wanted a Pokemon Snap? Here you go.
Okay, last one's
Welcome
coming up.
back.
More of these? Is that all you think about? Hey, what you like is your business. Just get those Metal Gear pictures. I'll just make a backup of this one.
Mm-hmm. Oh. All right. Disconnect. So yeah, there's a lot of goofy stuff you can take pictures of, and Otacon will react accordingly.
Flush out and rid our country of these corrupting forces.
But let's
That
just
is
get
our
the
mission.
actual
We'll bear that in mind.
photos we need.
I have a daughter.
He's got a daughter.
It is my greatest wish never to have her or her children experience the horror of nuclear war.
Good.
All right, he said good for all three of those.
As a soldier,
That
I know
means
that is my duty.
that the photos are good. But before we send them, I just have a feeling we should probably save for some reason. I just feel like that's a good idea.
Time to save? Acquaintances agree, friends argue. And that's a straightforward one. The better friends you are, the more openly you can disagree with each other. So feel free to present a counterpoint if you don't agree with what I'm saying. Argue away.
Sure. All right.
Not a promising start. Okay, forget what I said. Just go along with my advice.
Otacon.